Hi, I'm Brittany Buchholz, and this is the Orlando Health News Review for September 14th. In our first story, City of Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer reached out with a message for team members at Orlando Health to say thank you for all that was done in the wake of the Pulse tragedy.
I'm usually good at these kinds of things, giving speeches, thanking people, but when it comes to thanking all of you at Orlando Health for what you've done during the Pulse tragedy and in the wake of the Pulse tragedy, I have to admit I was stumped. I could thank David for leading this great team. I could thank the physicians and the emergency room personnel who spent an enormous amount of time in surgery, saving lives that who knows whether they could even be saved. We know that these acts were beyond heroic, but we also want to thank the rest of the 15,000 people that worked behind the scenes. All of the support staff who worked long hours making sure that the doctors and the nurses and the victims and the families had everything that they needed, right to the security team that worked tirelessly to make sure that the victims and their families and the staff were safe. Everyone who went way above and beyond to give. You are the heroes, every single one of you. And you do this every day. The media coverage of the Pulse tragedy allowed us to pull back the curtain on the care you provide every single day. And I can tell you that the community was simply in awe of every single one of you. So I want to simply say thank you to every single person that worked behind the scenes, to the physicians, to the administrators. You not only healed the victims, you healed our community. So from the bottom of our hearts, the City of Orlando and its citizens say thank you.
Our thoughts continue to be with the victims and their families, which leads us to our next story. The Memorial Paver Garden here at Lake Beauty is set to be completed soon and will be Orlando Health's tribute to the 9 victims who were too critically injured to make it to surgery, and the 40 individuals who passed away at the nightclub, as well as a source of healing and remembrance for the families who lost loved ones, community members, and for the Orlando Health team members who provided care, comfort, and support to patients, family members, and each other during this difficult time. Last week, the adult hospital emergency departments participated in Adopt a Station for Patriots Day in honor of September 11th to say thank you to the fire stations that they work closely with by personally visiting and delivering baskets.
The relationship we have with Longwood Fire Department is very close, just like all the other emergency departments have with their local fire departments. They truly are an extension of what we do, and they are the first ones on scene to help our patients. So we want to honor them today and thank them for everything that they do.
We work very closely with South Seminole and Orlando Health. They're just a stone's throw away from our stations. We work with them so much that now it's kind of a personal relationship. We know everybody by name, and it's a cool dynamic between the fire department and the ER.
Next, Orlando Health trauma surgeons will join Dr. Oz to share their stories of the night of June 12th. Tune in to WRBW Channel 65 this Friday, September 16th at 9 a.m. to watch. That's it for today's edition of the Orlando Health News Review. See you next week.